Good day everyone, welcome to another section of our training. This is still DOLA graphics. So today we'll be learning how to use our Pixel Lab to design beautiful 3D logos. So follow me as I design mine. This is very easy if you follow these steps. Now I'll be bringing in a particular logo that I designed already, so we're just going to follow that to design our own. And if you need images or pictures that you can use for your design, you can just search them on your Chrome, that is your Google app, or you can just go to website like Unsplash, PixArt to get pictures you can use for your design. So let's go into the logo creation. So like I said earlier, I need to bring in the logo we're going to design so that we'll just be looking at that to design our own. So I want to import my logo, so just watch me. So I go to import. Yeah, this should be the logo. So you can just import the logo from your gallery. So this was what we are going to do today. So can you see that? Good. So now let's just reduce it and place it over here. Now the first thing we're going to do now is to change this background. You can see that this background is white, so I'm not using that. So I'm going to go into this background tool over here. So I click on it. After clicking on it, I'm going to click on from gallery. So since you are the owner of your phone, you know where your images are stored on your phone, so you just go there to pick your image. So I'm going to be using this. Can you see that? So I just click on OK. So can you see that one is changed already? Now the next thing I'm going to do, as you can see in this one, there is a logo there. So I'm going to import that logo right now. So I go to the import tool to import my logo. Sorry. Okay, so I click on import. Okay. Alright, so this is the logo I will be using. So I just click on OK. Can you see this? So I'm going to reduce it. Now let me send this to front. You can see that this one is in front of this, but I want it to be at the back of this one we are looking at. So I'm going to send it to front. Although let us do that, let me just bring it down here so that it will not be disturbing what we are doing. So we'll be checking it from there. Now I'm going to reduce the size of this logo now. So let me reduce this. Don't forget we are designing a 3D logo. So I'm going to reduce this, then place it here. Can you see that? Now you can use any font or any text you want depending on the type of design you are making. You can even be making a 3D logo for a business. So you can just design anything. For example, if you are designing a logo for a tailor, for an example, you just know that the type of image you will use would be like sewing machine or anything. Now for example, like a school logo that I'm doing right now, you can see I'm using our normal logo to just design the 3D logo. Now this 3D logo can be used anywhere. You can use it to just print a business card or anything. So now let me type in my text. That's the name of the school. So you can use the name of your school to design yours. So let me increase this a little. Okay, so now we edit that and type in the name of the school. So alright, so I want to bring this down. Okay, I click on OK. So can you see that? Now I'm going to change the logo. Sorry, I'm going to change the font. So I don't want to use that one. I'm going to change the font. So let's use this. Okay, yes. So after doing this, you can see the space between this the leaders empire and this model school. You can see that space. I don't want it to be there. So what I will just do right now is to click on line spacing. This is it. So I want to reduce the line spacing of that text. So I just click on this negative sign over here to reduce the line spacing. Can you see that's good? So right now I want to still adjust this, bring it to this side a little bit. Okay, good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to change the color. So I click on color. So you can use any color you want. So I'm going to use that color. Or if you don't want that color and you want to pick any color you want, you can just use the color wheel to pick your color. Good. So after this, I'm going to be giving it a stroke. So this is stroke, and I'll give it a stroke of white. White, good. So I hope we are following. So I'm going to bring in a new text as well. So that's all on that. I'll bring in a new text, then type the motto. So just follow me closely. Good. Now the next thing I'm going to do is to change the font. I need to change the font. So I'm going to use this. Okay. So I'm going to reduce the text size. Okay, good. So I'm going to give it color as well. Color. This color, and I give it stroke also. So you can design your own anyhow you want it. So this. So I just want to copy this and edit. So I'll edit this to contact us. So I'm going to put in the phone number. Okay, good. So you click on OK. So can you see that now? Good. So now the next thing I'm going to do right now is to match all these items together to form one. But before I do that, let me bring this down a little bit. Okay. Now before I do that, I want to make sure that all these things are aligned in the center. So I'm going to give everything a relative position of center. So I'll just click on this icon here, center. Click on this one as well, relative position center. Then this one, I'm going to move it up a little bit. Okay, then relative position center. This one too, I move it up a little bit. Good, and I give it a relative position of center. Good. So now after doing that, I'm going to match everything up by clicking on this icon here. So when you click on it, you click on this icon below. Sorry. So you click on the icon, then you pick all the items you want to merge together. Then you click on this icon here. Are you sure you want to merge selected objects? Okay. Good. So now I already merged all these items as one item. Can you see? Oh, I already picked this one. Now let me return it. Okay. I picked this one by mistake. So let's merge it up again. I'm picking only 1, 2, 3, 4. So merge. Okay. So I'm not picking this one because I'm just using this one as a case study, as an example for us. So can we see this now? Good. So I'm going to reduce it. Can you see that? I'm going to reduce it. Now, to create our 3D logo, we're going to be using the 3D icons over here. So you can use all these icons here to make your design look more beautiful and attractive. Now the first thing I'm going to do is to click on the 3D rotate. Now when I click on the 3D rotate, I'm going to increase this Y axis over here. So I'm going to increase it so that it will look like our logo is resting on this wall. Can you see that? Can you see it? So you can increase it as much as you want, just to make your design look more beautiful and perfect. So let's reduce this a little. Okay, good. So after doing this, I can give it a shadow. So I'll give it a shadow of white. So can you see that? So but I will reduce it a little because I don't want it to be too obvious. Okay, can you see that? Good. Let us put it in 5. 5, good. So can you see that we're already getting what we need? So you can also give your design a 3D shape. That's if you want to. So you can see it will just make your design look more perfect as well. So where is it? 3D shape. Good. So you can give it perspective or you give it up. Sorry. So this. So you can give it perspective or you give it oblique. Can you see? So anyone that will make your design look more beautiful and attractive. And you can change the depth over here. Don't want it to be too obvious. But we're not doing all that. So let's just remove it. Good. So after doing this, now let me cover this one. Okay, good. Now after doing this, you can see our image is forming a 3D look already. So after doing this, you can now place your 3D logos on a 3D mockup. So in our next class, I'll be telling you how to do that. I'll teach you how to design that. Now see you in the next class. Don't forget to save. You can save using the save as object or save as image. Thank you.